Hi, and welcome to the High Pulse Gear YouTube channel. My name is Joe Lang, co-founder of High Pulse Gear. This morning we're in a small little lake in Iowa, and it's 5:10 a.m. So I am literally the only person out here right now, and I have the entire lake to myself. What I like to do during the week, every once in a while, is with work, kid activities, family obligations, and the evening. Sometimes it's hard to get out fishing. So a few days of the week, I will get up really early, set my alarm for 4:30 a.m., boat's all ready to go, and hop in the truck and come to this lake. I've been coming to this lake for about 20 years, so I know the ins and outs of it pretty well. It's a shallow lake in a lot of the areas, so the most we're going to be fishing this morning is anywhere from 5 feet to 15 feet. I only brought 3 poles, have them all ready to go. That's all I'm going to use this morning because by the time I fish for about an hour to an hour and a half, I got to load the boat back up, get it on the truck, go home, shower, and get ready and go to work. A lot of times I can accomplish this by 8 o'clock, sitting down and working at 8 o'clock, sometimes 8:30. But again, just a nice little quick getaway, no thrills fishing trip, just down to business. So thanks for joining, and let's see what we can do this morning. We're in Badger Creek Lake in Madison County, Iowa. This lake is 276 acres and has a max depth of 21 feet. I usually put in on the east boat ramp and make my way down to the southwest side of the lake. This is a no-wake lake, so it's a nice little cruise to wake myself up this early in the morning. I like to stop right about here and turn off my motor, put my trolling motor down, grab the fishing pole, and kind of ease up the shoreline here. Again, we're only going to be fishing about 5 feet to 15 feet of depth. I usually stop right around here because it does get a little shallow, usually around 3 feet. There's a lot of structure in this area, which is very nice because there's a lot of nice sized bass if you can find them. Then after a while, I make my way back towards the boat ramp and call it a morning. Let's see how we do today. This morning I'm fishing with a plastic worm on a number 3 hook. I'm fishing towards the shore and letting the worm drop a little bit and then reeling it in really slow. I'll be doing this for most of the time, and I like to hide the hook within the worm because again, there's a lot of structure in this area and grass, so it's nice just to be able to have it move through the grass or around the structure without getting snagged. One really cool thing about fishing this early in the morning is that everything starts to wake up and move around. And at this point, a deer comes to my left to come get a drink out of the lake. Really neat to see it come down to the shoreline, get a drink, stare at me for a while, and then head back into the woods. But you see a lot of things that you start to appreciate a little bit more as you get older, especially with the hustle and bustle in life and all the technology and screens that we look at every day. It's just nice and refreshing to get a view like this every once in a while. At about this point, I had been fishing for a little over 10 minutes and decided to change the worm color. So I went from pink to an orange. I rigged it the same exact way, but just wanted to change a little bit of the presentation. I've had luck this year with the orange color and decided to give it a try here on Badger Creek. Right now I'm throwing the worm on top of some algae buildup, skimming it across the top, and then once it hits the edge of it, letting it drop down into the water. Got one. Oh, it's a nice one. Woo. Good. All right. Whoa, nice one to start the day out. Oh. Slow down, bud. All right. Let's just grab you here. Oh, took everything. All right. Let's see how long he is. Oh, 17 inches. Not bad. Pretty good fish. Largemouth. Caught him on the worm. And we'll let him go. But yeah, nice one to start out the day. Just so everyone knows, I caught the fish on the bubblegum, or the young dinger bubblegum swirl. A friend of mine turned me on to these this year, and so far they've been working pretty well. So I personally usually used a motor oil color, but I switched to this, and I've had quite a bit of success so far. I started to move a little bit further up the shoreline on the west corner of the lake. I wanted to fish this area before I had to head back to the boat ramp. It has a lot of structure underneath the water, stumps and logs that I knew there should be fish there, and was just trying to see if I could get one more before I need to head back. Got another little bass. There's the little guy. Oh, it's all right. He's hungry. Again, caught him on the young dinger. Little guy, put him back. You know, no matter how big or small the fish is, man, I'll tell you what, I enjoy it. My pulse goes up, and it's what keeps me coming out here, for sure. Well, time has run out for me. It's 6:40 a.m. I gotta head back, get the boat back on the trailer, head home, shower, and get to work. But hey, I caught 2 bass today, both on the young dinger bubblegum swirl. It worked well. I didn't even use my other 2 lines that I had hooked up last night, but hey, wish I had more time to do so, but I was having such luck that I decided to stick with what was working. Anyway, have a great day. Also, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And of course, for all your High Pulse merchandise, go to www.highpulse.com. And again, keep chasing your high pulse moment.